In a quiet town, nestled among gentle hills and winding roads, there stood a small bakery with a wooden sign that read Harris and Son, fresh bakes daily. The name was painted by hand, slightly faded, and carried the warmth of years gone by. Behind that sign, behind the worn-out door, lived a story most people never saw. Ethan Harris, the son in the name, was only 8 years old when he first stepped behind the counter to help his father. His father, Mr. James Harris, was a kind and humble man. He had started the bakery 2 decades ago with nothing but a few recipes from his grandmother and a belief that food could make people smile, even on the worst of days. But times were hard. Competition had grown. Bigger bakeries opened across town with shiny machines, catchy ads, and cheaper prices. People slowly drifted away. Some forgot the taste of warm bread from the Harris oven. Others remembered it, but chose convenience. Still, Mr. Harris never closed his doors. He believed in one thing above all. Hard work never betrays the man who gives his heart to it. Ethan saw it all. Every morning, his father would wake up at 3:45 a.m. He'd boil water, knead dough by hand, and hum softly while preparing the first batch of bread. Ethan, even as a boy, would rub his eyes, pull on his apron, and join in. He didn't understand much about flour or yeast, but he understood love, and the bakery was full of it. Years passed. Ethan grew. He was an average student, not the top of the class, but curious and sharp. Unlike other kids, he didn't dream of being a football star or a YouTuber. He dreamed of helping his father bring the bakery back to life. One day, he whispered to himself during school lunch breaks, "I'll fill this place with people again. Dad won't have to work so hard." At 17, Ethan made a decision. He told his father, "Let me help. Not just with baking. Let me run it with you, properly." Mr. Harris smiled, wiping his hands on his flour-dusted apron. "It's not as simple as it looks, son," he said gently. "This business doesn't reward speed. It rewards patience." But Ethan was determined. He enrolled in online business classes after school, watched late-night baking tutorials, read about marketing, branding, social media. While his classmates went to parties, Ethan stayed home and designed flyers, learned Photoshop, and studied trends. He saved his pocket money to buy a second-hand phone with a good camera. He created an Instagram page for the bakery, posted pictures of cookies, bread, and cakes with bright captions, "Baked with love at 4 a.m." or "Real bread, real story." But at first, nothing. No likes, no orders, no messages. Still, Ethan didn't stop. He redesigned the shop with a fresh coat of paint, installed a small chalkboard menu, and placed a wooden bench outside. He added fairy lights, soft music, and even offered free cookies to early customers. Some smiled and said thanks. Others walked by. Days turned into weeks. Weeks into months. His friends teased him. Some customers mocked the changes. But Ethan kept going. He once stayed up all night watching a video on how to make lemon tarts with a perfect glaze, then woke up before dawn to bake 30 tarts for free sampling. By 7 a.m., they were ready. By 10 a.m., only 2 had been taken. Still, he didn't stop. One afternoon, as Ethan was about to close the bakery early, a woman in her 30s walked in. She introduced herself as Clara, a local food blogger who reviewed hidden gems around town. She had heard about the young boy trying to bring back his father's bakery. She ordered a lemon tart. She took one bite, paused, then smiled. That night, Clara posted a review on her blog titled "Sunrise in a Tart. Harris and Son deserves your morning." She praised the passion, the flavors, the story behind the shop. By morning, there was a line outside the door. Customers who hadn't visited in years returned. New faces came with excitement. Orders increased. Comments flooded their Instagram page. Newspapers called. TV crews visited. The small bakery became a symbol of tradition meeting new energy. And at the center of it all stood Ethan, flour on his shirt, eyes tired but smiling. Not because of fame, not because of profit, but because he had kept his promise to his father, to himself, and to the belief that hard work, when fueled by love, never fails. A year later, on his 21st birthday, Mr. Harris handed Ethan the keys to the bakery. "You've done more than I ever could," he said, holding back tears. You've built something I couldn't even dream of." Ethan took the keys with shaking hands, looked at the bakery, looked at his father, and whispered, "We built it, Dad. Together. Hard work pays off. Not always today, not always tomorrow, but always in time. Keep showing up, keep giving your best, and your moment will come."